Are you making a mistake by driving people from your website to your social media pages? Stick around and find out. That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, I'm Julie Waterhouse from Stress Free Website Solutions, and in the last episode I talked about it being a good idea to sprinkle in some outbound links to help you with your ranking in the search engines. Now, I promised that I would follow up with talking a little bit about whether it's a good idea to have outbound links to your social media pages. So links from your website to your Facebook page, for example, or out to your Twitter feed. I personally feel that it is not a good idea. And that's because your website, to me, that's the heart of your business, and that's where you're trying to draw traffic to. So if you send people off to Facebook to go like your Facebook page and they actually click off onto your Facebook page, when you do that for a business, how long do you stay on that business Facebook page before you get sucked into, seeing your friends' updates and checking out what's on your wall and getting kind of into that black hole of social media? Not very long, right? So if you're letting people escape from your website off to social media, it's a big distraction, and it's very likely that within that session they're not going to come back to you. So what you need to do is just be careful. It's okay to have social media follow buttons, like buttons, on your website, as long as they don't take people off your website and to your social media page. So if you have a Facebook, like me on Facebook button on your website that someone can click, but they stay on your website, that's not too bad. Then you're just building up your following and you can reach them later from Facebook and drive them back to your website. So those are the widgets you want to look for, not the ones that when you click on it, it actually opens a new window and takes them off into Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, wherever. Now, one more note on that, it can actually be a good thing to do that, because if you have a big following, thousands of people on Twitter or Facebook or one of the platforms, that's really good credibility building for you. To have the number attached, so many followers, that's your social proof. So just remember, don't have people clicking away. Now, the question may come up as to whether it's a good idea to have your Twitter feed or your Facebook feed or any other social media platform feed on your website, meaning that there's some little widget on there that's displaying your latest updates, your latest Facebook posts, your latest tweets. I'm a bit iffy on that. I think it can be a bit distracting, and again, you might tempt someone with one of those. If they think it's interesting, they will click on it, and then they'll be again taken away from your website where you work so hard to get them in the first place. So be really careful about that. If you're super active on social media and you really want to make people aware of it, maybe, but be careful and know that there is a downside, that you could be pulling people away. The reason you want them to stay on your website is because that's usually where you're doing your selling from. You don't actually sell on Facebook or Twitter. You're building a relationship there to draw them into your world, which online is your website. Okay, a final note just to distinguish between these follow buttons and share buttons. So the follow buttons are when you're asking people to come and like you and follow you on a particular platform, so they're going to become a fan or a Twitter follower. Share buttons are when other people are sharing your content on their social media accounts. That's a good thing, right? That's a really good thing. So for you to put a Facebook share button beside a post, you don't even need to have a Facebook account. The person who's visiting your site and clicking that button, they have a Facebook account, and so your post will be shared on their Facebook wall or in their Twitter feed. And that's great. That's how you're really getting to spread the word. So share buttons, definitely yes. All right, that's it. Just a quick one for today. So if you enjoyed this post, then I would invite you to do me a favor and click one of those share buttons and share it on your social media. And I invite you to come on over to juliewaterhouse.com and get yourself signed up for my mailing list, where I send out tips and tricks and share things that I only share with my subscribers. The quickest way to get on the list is to text WordPress to 1-855-969-5300. See you next time.